Criminal procedure, conducting searches and arrests. Introduction. Probable cause is defined as the number of facts and circumstances that the police officer has established which allows them to reasonably conclude that the individual in question was involved in the crime, hence warranting the individual's arrest, or that specific evidence related to a crime can be found in a particular location in case of a search. The information may be derived from reasonably trustworthy hearsay or the officer's factual observation, but it does not merely come from speculations and hunches. It is, however, considerably less than proof beyond reasonable doubt. Criminal procedures, on the other hand, are guidelines formulated to safeguard against the indiscriminate application of criminal law, and they govern how suspected criminals are treated. The criminal procedures are generally designed to protect the constitutional rights of the suspected criminals through the entire process from the moment they are arrested until sentencing and appeals. Main body. The American Constitution outlines the criminal procedure in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 8th Amendments. The 4th Amendment covers the right to be free from unreasonable searches and arrests. According to this amendment, people have a right to be secure in their personal effects and private property, and law enforcers shall not violate this right. The 4th Amendment further outlines that a warrant shall be issued only in situations where there is the existence of probable cause, supported by oath. The information should adequately describe the specific location to be searched and the individuals or items to be confiscated. The 5th Amendment covers various criminal procedures and the general right to due process, while the 6th Amendment outlines the procedure required at trial. The 8th Amendment regulates punishment and sentencing. The basic concepts of the 4th Amendment are prior justification of police action, which requires the police to possess information that is adequate to constitute probable cause, a limited scope of the police action whereby, despite the justification of the search by a probable cause, the search process should be confined within the limitations of time and space. The 4th Amendment also requires the use of a warrant by police officers to conduct searches and arrests. A warrant is an official document that mandates law enforcers to conduct a search on private premises or arrest. Search and arrest warrants are mandatory in some situations, whereas in others they are discretionary. This amendment further creates a provision for reasonable analysis where the government's necessity for the search is weighed over the private intrusion. Recently, 2 Minneapolis police officers were sued over a strip search that they conducted on the street on the complainant Ricardo Meek. Video evidence shows 2 officers conducting a strip and body cavity search on a city street. The suspect was cited for being in possession of marijuana and driving with a suspended license, but was not arrested during the incident. The 2 police officers faced disciplinary actions for the failure to notify their supervisor about the search. Furthermore, police policies outline that body cavity searches should be conducted by medical practitioners, while strip searches without arrest can be conducted only after obtaining a warrant. Otherwise, the officer should first arrest the suspect and later conduct the search. Strip searches without arrest should only be conducted when there is probable cause that evidence or weapons existing will be destroyed or lost, or to prevent imminent danger to the suspect. The above case demonstrates a possible violation of the 4th Amendment that protects the rights of suspects and the general police policy, hence punishable in a court of law. Exceptions to warrant requirements. The Supreme Court created a provision for the exception of a search warrant requirement in specific incidences. A search warrant requirement may be exempted in case of a hot pursuit. This refers to a situation where the police officers are pursuing a felony suspect and have reason to believe that he has taken refuge in a particular location. This permits them to enter the premises to search him without a search warrant, and while they are at it, the police officers can search the premises for weapons seized. A warrantless search may also be conducted in situations where human life is at stake and the police are required to act swiftly to salvage the situation. In Brigham v. Stewart, the police responded at 3 a.m. to a loud party where fighting occurred. The officers arrested several people for fighting. It was held that the exigent circumstances justified the warrantless entry. The police may also conduct a search without a warrant as long as they have probable cause to prevent imminent destruction of evidence. Summary. In conclusion, law enforcers should ensure that they conduct searches and arrests according to the provisions of the law so that their rights and those of the suspects are protected.